All right, all right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, citizens of YouTube and the Silver Stacking community. It's just Big Mike once again coming back at you with another banger Dundini. Today we're going to talk about a few pieces that I've added to one of my little collection boards. And we'll also talk about the psychology of money. Um, the psychology of money. It's a book by Morgan Housel. I just want to start off with a couple pieces from uh, seven. Chapter seven. Um, it says most people want more money because they think that it's going to make them happier. The thing that's different. Uh, the thing is that different things make different people happy. However, one thing in common among all people, the ability to do what they want, the ability to want to do it, with who they want is what makes them happy. Money allows them to do this. Having a sense of being able to control one's life causes a person to feel more positive about their life. Being in control of one's life affects happiness more than money, more than how big one's house is, and more than what one's job is. Money's greatest value is the ability that gives you to take control of your time. It allows you independence and control over what you can and cannot do. Having wealth gives you the ability to take the time off work when you're sick without worrying about whether you'll be able to pay your bills or not. Having a little bit more wealth means that if you get laid off from your job, you have the ability to wait around for a good job instead of taking the first job that comes your way. Money allows us to be in control. It allows us to be in the driver's seat of our lives and feel empowered if we use it correctly. That's a good synopsis of chapter seven of the book from the psychology of money. And I just wanted to talk about some of this green fiat currency that you currently see here that I have. It's just a few $100, like $600 or $700 or something like that. I think it's more like six. But the fact that you know this is just paper with a man's name on it just never ceases to amaze me when you have you know what we consider to be real money. Looking at this is even more valuable than this money. These can't burn these up. Um, these are Herkimer diamonds. These are crystals. Um, they're worth more than the money. They'll last longer than the money. They've been around longer than the money. Um, so with that, yeah, I just want to talk about it said having the control over your life. In one of my other videos, I was talking about how having silver or accumulated amount of wealth allows you to tell somebody to take this job and shove it. Being free as a bird is what we're looking for. We're all under occupational slavery right now, and it doesn't feel good. A lot of people are living, a depressed or frantic or anxious state of mind, which causes poor mental health, poor financial decisions. Some people are living paycheck to paycheck. Um, and life sometimes just doesn't seem to go the way that we planned for it to go. But with that being said, we can make money moves. We can make power moves. We can make the moves that determine our destination and our life's advancements in our journey. Um, to just kind of touch on some things, which is why we're preppers, right? Or why I'm a prepper, and a silver stacker, right? It started off as a hobby, homeschooling my son, teaching them about history and coins. Next thing you know, I had a coin shop, a silver and gold shop, and it turned into a prepper shop. Where I sold silver on one side and a little bit of jewelry and but mostly silver and gold and precious metals and numismatic coins and but on the whole other side, we had solar panels and all the things that one would need to be able to survive in the wilderness, and that's what's important. YouTube, being able to survive and make it. Going back to the book talks about the book talked about. Let me see here. It said Money allows us to be in control. It allows us to be in the driver's seat of our lives and feel empowered if we use it correctly. Um, with that being said, I mean, take control of your lives. Take control of your money. Take control of your destination. Be determined to make it. Be determined to get more out of your life than what you currently have. Hold on while I readjust the setting here. Um, yeah, just be more determined in your life. You know what I mean? To make better moves. Think about side hustles. Think about things that you can do on the side. It's coming up on summertime. Like, buy a lawnmower. Get your kids. Get a couple homeless people. You guys go out and cut some grass. Make some extra money. That's what it's about. I mean, we have to find other ways to create wealth, or to create um, some sort of extra income, right? I mean, we need extra income in our lives to be able to be productive in our later years, right? I mean, our later years, we'll get some sort of pension, and well, I won't, but we'll get some sort of pension or some sort of retirement or something like that. Um, but what is that going to do if the inflation is so high you can't even afford to pay your bills? I mean, I'm like I said, I'm a clinical supervisor over a serious mental illness and substance abuse 24-hour inpatient center. It's like a baby hospital. I got nurses and psych doctors, or different people that I work with all day, counselors, and all types of stuff. And we see veterans come in who's fought in the war, um, and barely make enough to or barely get enough to even pay their rent. Some of them have to be roommates with other people in a house, renting a room, just because they're disabled now after the war, or they're on drugs, or whatever it is. I mean, yeah, of course drugs is going to take whatever little money they have, but at the same time, they didn't have enough to begin with. I mean, they fought for the country, right? So it's just sad case. I know of a lady who this was in the 80s, lived on our block, and she had worked her whole life, had bought a house. The house was actually paid for in the 80s. She had a couple cars. They were a little older. Um, only, I mean, she had fruit trees, pomegranates. She had lemons, and I mean, you name it. She had her avocados. You name it. She had in her backyard. For those that don't know my story, I grew up in L.A. And her name was Margie. Man, she couldn't. My grandmother was sending me to take her plates to eat. And I couldn't figure out why. I mean, the lady owns her house. I mean, did she work her whole life? What's the deal? I mean, she was eating cat food, man. The lady was eating cat food. Her retirement wasn't enough to make it. She went to DSHS to try to get food stamps. They told her to sell her house, get a reverse mortgage. I remember her comments was, well, what do you think I went to work for? I worked so I could pass this stuff down to my kids so they could have a better life than me. So when you put that in the proper perspective, it means that the money that she put away in her retirement, or she thought that she was putting away in her retirement, wasn't enough for her to make it, and to pay her bare necessity of bills every month, her expenses, and continue to have food. So she would go to the section. She had a couple of cats, so she would go to the section and she would be buying cat food, and she would actually eat that with the cats because she had no food. So it let me know that this government don't care about us, man. I mean, this is a money making machine, right? So they're here to make money. Um, you know, the lady worked her whole life. She didn't have enough to make it. They don't care. They're like, well, sell your house then. We don't care. Go give blood to the blood. But we don't care nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Just kick in that money is what we need. We need that money. So it's all about that money. The dollar bill is a sad thing that it's all about this dollar bill. For these societies, you know what I mean? And the dollar bill, or money has been around for a long time, or exchange of goods has been around for a long time. Looking at my desk right here, I mean, somebody needs this wire, right? I mean, this is just as good as money in bad times. You want to charge your phone, or this actually is for a little solar panel set. You want to charge your little portable solar panel to keep your little devices charged up. You need a wire. If to charge the devices. If you don't got a wire, man, give me 3 bananas and 4 apples for this. Like, right? So understanding that there's always a fair exchange of goods, whether it's wheatgrass seeds or anything, binoculars. Somebody could have anything that's of value that could be traded in here. This lady was, she couldn't get out and go work no more. She was getting a little decrepit. But it was either she worked her whole life and sacrificed her life for her children to have a better life, and here it is, they just want to take it from her, just so she can get some food stamps, like take control of her life. I mean, this is crazy. So, of course, people, when the pandemic hit, people start, the suicide rates went up. If you study that type of stuff, the suicide rates went up. Um, children hungry, people needing food. I mean, it just became a bad situation, but not for me, and this ain't this, I'm not bragging. I'm not doing none of that, but not for me though. It didn't. I was okay. And that's because I prepared to be okay. So proper preparations lead to a better performance, right? I mean, that's what we're here to talk about. Preparations. I mean, and when you got something like this in your hand, I mean, this is a beautiful thing, right? So I don't want to get all deep, because I am a therapist on one side, and so I don't want to dig too deep in the psychology of society, but we just talking about the psychology of money, which leads to everything else. Um, I do want to touch on a few pickups I got this week. The first, sorry to get the mood going on that, man, but this is serious, man. This is serious for me. This is serious for other people. I mean, I know it is. It has to be, or you wouldn't be in it. Plus, it's fun, though, right? I mean, who don't like to look at this and hear this sound, right? I mean, that's a fun sound. That's the sound of wealth building, right? Um, the thing about the silver is that you get 300-400 ounces, and it'll start ripping the straps off of a backpack because it's so heavy. It'll start unraveling. The threads will start unraveling. That joint is heavy, right? So every now and then, it's okay to go trade it in for some gold or something like that. You could take 300 ounces and go get this amount of gold or something. You know what I mean? So just think about that while you stacking, y'all. Because I get it and go put it up, and then I start all over again, right? So, and that's a beautiful thing. I just think there's more purchasing power with silver than there is with gold. You get more purchasing options and the amount of times to purchase something than you would with gold. Gold is for rich people. It's for accumulating wealth. Silver is the average man's money, right? I mean, so the more of that you have, the more you'll be able to maneuver in this world. If there's a grid shutdown situation. Now, to get on to my new purchases. So this is the 2021 Star Wars Millennium Falcon. A 1 ounce silver coin, limited mint edition to 200,000. Triple nines. It's a New Zealand mint, 4-star New Zealand mint. This is the 4-star New Zealand mint sign down here. But yeah, it's the Millennium Falcon. It's a Star Wars coin, limited edition. So that's one of my latest coins for this collection. One of my latest coins for this collection. My next coin is the 2019. It is the 2019 Republic of Ostrich, 1 ounce silver Robin Hood coin. Beautiful coin. I like the artwork. It's just something that'll be a part of my my collection, one of my little collection coins. I just, like the art, little collection piece. You go to your house, you got a table, you got something sitting out, um, you know, conversation starters. People will want to look at this maybe or something, and we'll start talking about prepping. You know what I mean? Um, Here's another beautiful banger, Dundini. Oh yeah, but hold on, y'all already know the chick is on every one of them. I mean, that's crazy. That's how you know. Oh, well, not that one. I'm sorry. I was wrong. But that's how you know she's taking over the world. But anyway, this is 2018 British Virgin Island 1 ounce 999 Pegasus um, coin. It has the reverse frosted. Only 50,000 of these were minted. Only 50,000 of these were minted. Once again, it's a 2017. 2018. Only 50,000 minted. So this I like the horse. Great details on this horse. So I decided that I'll get this coin and add it to my collection. I like to look at it. It's a nice coin to look at. And then this, everybody will probably know what this is. This is just a 2013 silver koala bear, Australian, 1 ounce 999, 1 ounce of pure silver. And mama, there go that chick again. Well, somebody hooked me up with this chick. Y'all know I need the chick hookup. She is thoroughly off the chain with her silver stacking. So another one. Now this one, this one kind of took me by I'm in the one of the Reddit groups, the Wall Street Silver. I got a little page over there. I ain't doing too much over there or nothing, but I had to get this. I had to get this. This is the 2021 Wall Street Bets 1 ounce 999 silver round. Only 50,000 minted. It says buy high, sell higher. And then on the other side is a rocket to the moon. It's a rocket to the moon. The diamond hands, right? This, I had to get this because this is sort of iconic, right? I mean, you got Wall Street Silver now. You got Wall Street Bets. You got all these Wall Street people. There's even a financial advisor called the Wall Street Trapper. A black dude out of New Orleans. He out of that New Orleans. He talking like, you heard me. But he's a good financial individual to listen to if you want to learn about stocks and you new. I recommend the Wall Street Trapper. So shout out to Wall Street Trapper over there getting new trappers to get involved in investing in the stock market. Is definitely a way to diversify your financial portfolio. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket because, grid down situation, all your money's gone. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is running off with it to the moon and beyond, and you're not. You're sitting there holding an empty bag. But me, while you're holding an empty bag for myself, I'll be over here counting my money and reading the funnies, you dig? So anyway, shout out to Wall Street Trapper. My next piece that I wanted to talk about is the 2015 Noah's Ark, Republic of Armenia, 1 ounce 999 silver coin. I just thought the artwork on this was beautiful, right? I mean, it's the Sunshine Mountains. You got the ark in the water. You got a dove flying. You got land. I mean, it looks like it's a beautiful, beautiful coin. There we go. Come on, let's get some of that beauty on it. And this is a beautiful coat of arms. I mean, I had to go ahead and snatch that up. That coat of arms is beautiful. So another add to the stack. The next one, just because I don't have them, I don't really care for them too much. Cheap way to stack sovereign coins, but it's not one of my favorite. It got some big ugly long chin man on one side of it, but it does have a beautiful, graceful um, impala or whatever the hell it is, antelope running across the stream, right? So here's a 2021 Krugerrand. It's worth 1 rand. This is from the African continent and South Africa. Go to big ugly man. Who wants to look at that, right? I mean, nature. Okay, we can get by with that. So I ain't gonna spend too much time on this. But if you guys thinking about stacking, this is a sovereign coin. This is backed by a government. This is known around the world. This is worth stacking. But is it cool to look at? No. Sorry, not in my opinion. This probably gets, out of 10 stars, this probably gets a 2. Yeah, this is like a 2. I'm not really with that. So my next coin is a 2017 British Virgin Island 1 ounce 999 silver coin with Pegasus on it again. Pegasus on it again. The 2 Pegasus coins. I like this one better actually, but they're both beautiful coins. Yeah, this got Pegasus on it. I don't know who the hell the lady is. Looks like Britannia, but it probably ain't. Some little chick, dude. It looked like a chick. I don't know, whatever. But I ain't into that funny stuff. But anyway, there she go. The rich girl. It's the rich girl. It's the rich girl. Yeah, but we talking about the Pegasus now. The Pegasus is beautiful. This is a beautiful coin. Yeah, it's just a beautiful coin to me. Yeah, I like that one. Let me see. I had something else. Here's a 1986. Now this is pretty cool. This is a 1986. Little high relief on it. 1986 Liberty Mint silver round with the Statue of Liberty on it. It's actually in really good condition. It's from 1986. Got the Liberty Mint. Little information documentation on the other side. 999 pure silver. But this is, oops, sorry about that. This is a really nice, clean, actually. Really nice, clean silver round. This will be going in the capsule, and I will be keeping that just because, right? And so I'm gonna put that right there. Something else, another generic. I'm gonna throw this in a generic, the generic rounds. Let me see. This is a 1990 Northwest Territorial Mint round. I think they was out of Federal Way, Washington, out of Seattle. They had a big scam, scam. They was taking people's money for a while on pre-orders, and they ran off with the money. I believe is the story. They ran off with the money. They never delivered. Or they made a bunch of fake ones or something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, Pacific Ocean. This is Washington, supposedly. Washington, a little bit of California, Oregon, Idaho, something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base. And then I got a couple more of these Wall Street bets, rounds. Yeah, nothing really to write home about. I did get, let me see, where is that? I did get another, I got a few maples, but I got another maple just because I didn't have one and this is, what is this one? This one is a 2017. And just because I didn't have one of these in this set, I'm probably going to have one in every little set that I get. So I just wanted to be able to put that in there. But yeah, life's a beautiful thing, man. We just got to make sure that, and this is a good book. I actually recommend this book. I wouldn't get the whole book. I would just get the summary, the psychology of money, just because. It needs to be read. I mean, it's a good read, right? I mean, I just think it's a great read. So, make sure you guys pick that up. I'm not trying to promote nothing. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude who loves money. I love silver. I love wealth. Hopefully, I'll have wealth one day. But as of right now, I just wanted to put out another video, talk about some psychology, talk about some money. Now let's talk about some wellness. If everybody just goes out and just buys 1 ounce a week or 1 ounce per paycheck, I mean, you're 1 ounce, um, you know, stronger financially than you was the week before. I mean, that's just the way it is. You're 1 ounce stronger than the week before. Um, Couple other things. Well, I guess, yeah, couple other things. I wanted to kind of show that I bought. I bought this Valcambi um, 100 gram little bar set. It got a bunch of individual grams bought. I like this because at the end of the day, when things break down, people will need to be able to spend in small pieces. So to have a bunch of grams like this, this is 100 purchases. This is 100 pieces of bread and a gallon of milk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I just want seeds. I'm gonna just want some seeds out of mine. So um, yeah, I mean, I think this is a good buy. If you guys want to buy something, I mean, I think this is a great buy. Um, but yeah, the Britannia, you guys see my Britannia. I think she's very beautiful. I don't want to touch base on this too much. We've already dealt with the Britannia, but golly, standing on the shores, the frost and just the reverse proof look of this is just beautiful. Man, this is a beautiful coin. I would stack these all day long. Like, this is a beautiful coin, man. So make sure you guys pick that up. Please make sure you pick that up. Something else, and I forgot the name. I just bought a tube of these. Saint Helena. Saint Helena. I just bought a tube of these. These are beautiful too. I like the frost. I like the wings. I like this. This is a nice coin. And mama, they go that chick again. Her chin ain't sagging so much in this one. You know what I'm saying? She's an old goat on this one. Chin sagging, your hair falling out. She ain't doing too good on that one, man. So, but yeah, this one, I bought a tube, and I bought an extra one of these just to kind of have it in here, so I didn't have to break up a tube. Um, but yeah. You guys already know about that, so I'm not gonna dig too much into the other ones. You guys have already seen those. But yeah, so I'll be back in the middle of the week with another video, just to kind of touch on a few other things. Um, and talk about some other purchases, some other things that's going on my buy side. So keep your stack game up high, and stack gang. Just make sure that you have a beautiful week. If you're working in a job that you really don't like, look for something else. Doctor up your resume and try to find a new position in life. Reset yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with a repivot. Start over if you need to. Pick up a broom and start a janitorial service with a $25 business license. I mean, come on, there's something you can do. Don't give up. Get your family together and see if you guys can start a t-shirt printing company out of your house or out of the garage, or do breaks on the side for the people in the community, or the young kids, and who really don't got two parents, and they trying to put their little cars together, and they need cars too. Everybody ain't rich, but do brakes for $30, $50 or something. Teach your kid how to do brakes or something. Um, but just think about it, America. You know what I mean? I mean, this is the land of the great, they say. The home of the slaves. I mean, it has its good sides, it has its bad side. But I'm just a testament that you can make it. I mean, we still in slavery in a certain lens. But you can make it, man. You know, I crawled out the gutter, man. I crawled from the bottom out the mud. You know, and here I am running a, you know, put together and running a, you know, little baby clinic, baby hospital, 32 beds. It ain't much, sitting with a master's degree. It was hard, man. It was hard. I wanted to give up sometimes, you know, but you just got to keep going. You got to not let no's, people telling you no, or people telling you that you can't do it. You can't let that get in your way, man. I mean, you know, don't let nobody tell you you can't make it, or you know you can't do it, or man, the hell with them. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Do what you want. Succeed. Success begins in you. You know, you gotta like yourself and love yourself and find that way, that desire, that determination, the power and intent to make it another day, to make it another week, to make it to that next phase in your salary range. You know what I'm saying? Like shoot for the moon. You know what I'm saying? Let that Wall Street bet coin, wherever that little joint at. Let's shoot for the moon. Buy you one and think about, I'm shooting to the moon. I'm just this, I'm a little guy, you know, in this world, and I'm shooting to the moon, you know. Shoot to the moon. So with that being said, I just want to say shoot to the moon, YouTube and Silver Stacking community, and remember to focus on your life and make good choices. All right, I'm out.